Are you working? What kind of work do you do?
In the presentation, we will touch upon the revised criteria established by the Cyprus government for granting the citizenship to foreign investors who would like to spend an amount of approximately 2.5 million investing in Cyprus. We will see what are the various investment categories that can be chosen from, and then we will see what are the requirements that each investor must meet in order to qualify for the citizenship. On the second part of the presentation, we will see the new tax incentives introduced in the Cyprus tax legislation, both corporate and individual. And then at the end of the conversation, we will make a summary of all that we have discussed today and draw conclusions of whether the citizenship program is a good program among those that exist in Europe. And then we will see the tax advantages that Cyprus has introduced and the impact going forward. First of all, it's a very speedy procedure. Within 6 months, the investor can secure a Cyprus passport, whereas in any other program, the minimum period is at least 12 months. So this is one of the biggest advantages. The other advantage is, of course, the new provision for the parents of the investor to receive the citizenship as well, with an additional investment of 500,000 euros. So this is a very attractive program, and we have seen tangible results in the last 3 years. I must state here that over 3 billion of foreign direct investments have been attracted to Cyprus as a result of the program, and the much suffering real estate sector of Cyprus, which received a major hit in 2013, is on the way to recovery. Well, I think the aim is to keep what we have today, because as you are aware, the European Union is closely monitoring all the citizenship programs in Europe. And of course, new requirements come up every while. So we have to make sure that we are on top of the situation and we are in line with what the European Union is requesting from member states. So in concluding, I would repeat what I have said at the beginning, that our aim is to keep what we currently have. It's really good. I must admit that in the last 2 years, Cyprus has introduced some very brave measures. I can start by mentioning the national interest deduction, which is a wonderful and welcoming development in the Cyprus tax legislation, which basically encourages equity financing for companies. Again, in relation to the 2013 events and the fact that the economy was so leveraged, this is an incentive in the right direction to encourage a deduction to shareholders that contribute equity and not debt. Now, in connection with the incentives offered to individual investors, this is again tied to the citizenship program. We want the investors who receive the Cyprus passport to stay in Cyprus and invest in Cyprus. So the incentives that have been offered to individuals offer them the opportunity to receive tax-free in Cyprus dividend and interest income from any source worldwide, and pay half rates on their remuneration if it is in excess of 100,000 euros for the next 10 years. These tax advantages is a very welcoming development for the Cyprus economy and for investors wishing to make Cyprus their second home.